Hello, good afternoon to everyone. This is Serneft and welcome to our oral communication class. Actually, I'm here in Senior High School building in Macarang National High School and I'm just doing this recording, okay, for us to understand more or better about the different functions, basic functions of communication. So, shout out po sa inyo lahat. Okay, I have here first about the analogies. Let's have this one. Let's try to understand. We have scissors. Scissors is for cutting. Scissors is to cut. Farmers is to harvest. We also have pens used in writing. Erasers to erase. Glass for drinking. We have a spoon in eating. We also have teachers, which probably they do is to teach. And we have pastors to preach. Now, as you can see here, these are examples of things, or let's say persons or something that have their functions or serve their purpose. Like teachers, probably teachers should do what? That is to teach students, especially, most especially. Okay, now, so our lesson for this morning is, or this afternoon rather, is all about the functions of communication. Now, let us read this one. Every human activity requires a communication in one way or another, and in doing so, we do have a purpose. In doing that, we do have a purpose or a motives why we commune with persons in our everyday lives. So take note, there is a purpose, there is a motives why we commune with other people in our everyday lives. Of course, and that is what we're going to talk this afternoon, which is all about the basic functions of communication. Right now, I'm using my cell phone, okay, my cell phone, and then I'm using the mouse. I hope this one will work as a recording gadget for us. I'm not using my laptop anymore. Okay, now, so what are its functions? Here, what are the different functions of communication? Now, the first one is information. What comes first to your mind when we say information? Of course, it has something to do with ideas, thoughts, okay, something that we can gain, okay. The information comes from the word info or inform. Okay, let's have a definition. Communication can be used in giving and getting information. So take note, it can be used, communication can be used in giving and getting information. You could give information and you could also get information. Communication as information dissemination enables humans to get to know the world. Now take note, when we say world, it's not actually the literal world, but we're talking about the world of language, okay, the world of communication. It enables them to process and structure what they learn from it. Okay, now to inform is can come in the form of questions, statements, or imperatives. What do you mean imperatives? It's like a kind of type of sentence wherein you try to ask someone to do a favor or ask someone to do things that you want them to do. Okay, imperatives. Yung parang nag-uutos ka. Now, getting information can be done or can be acquired in the form of questions, statements, or imperatives. And more, marami pa. These are just examples. In questions, okay, we have here, I have 3 brothers. Example, this is a type of statement. You are telling them that you have 3 brothers. That's information. Another one is, did you know that some earphones can be used as microphones? Oh, really? Oh, did you know that? This is in a form of, asking questions, but it serves as information. Another one is, show me how to tie a knot. Show them. Inuutusan ka niya. It's imperative. And if he or she shows you how to tie a knot, then probably that's an information for you. That's an information for others. Now, to inform, that's to inform. Another one is, as you can see here, we have here pictures of Reddit, Google, Twitter, Facebook, SlideShare, Pinterest. Okay, these are social media applications or platforms that probably we are using right now. In our 21st century, ayan, we are 21st century learners. as well as 21st century readers. Dapat lang. Okay? Now, social interaction. The first one is information, the first function of communication. The second one is social interaction. From the word social interaction, we need to interact socially. At minsan, ano ginagamit? We use social media. Just like this one, we're having our interaction. I'm using this video recorder or screen recorder. Okay, and then I send it to your messenger or any type of platform. It's a social interaction. Okay, if you are communicating with your friends through chats, you are texting, you are exchanging messages in Instagram or Twitter, and OMG, video call, that's an example of social interaction. That serves as one of the functions of communication. Okay, so here, communication can be used to produce social interaction. I've already told it a while back. Social interaction as function of communication comes about in any human activity involving communication. Even non-verbal, okay, as long as there is a social interaction or interaction from or between the two communicators. Now, to interact socially, let's be friends. So let's be friends. These are examples. Okay, you mean so much to me. These are just some of sort of phrases that connotes a what? Connotes social interaction. Will you marry me? I like you. Pag minsan sinabing I like you sa'yo, ikaw naman, sasabihin mo, I like you too, kaagad, di ba? Huwag i-deny. Pag sinabing hello, nag-hello, hindi mo kilala, mag-hi ka kaagad. And that's you establishing a communication through a social interaction gamit yung mga social media na yan. I want you to be aware with that. In its very definition, communication is always social and always involves interaction. So it always be social and always involves interaction. Okay? And next one is the control. Okay, control. Sir, or regulation. You see these words? Stop and go. It means nothing or it means something. Of course, something. When someone says stop, and then you probably understood what he or she wants to convey or tells you, then probably you will follow what he or she is telling you about to stop or to go. Communication can be used to control the behavior of human beings. Okay, one function, another function. The first one, information. The second one is social interaction. The third one is control or regulation. The behavior of human beings, it can be used to regulate the nature and amount of activities humans engage in. So here, control or regulation is one of the functions, and it can be done in giving what? Regulation to the nature and amount of activities that we humans engage in. Now, according here, to control and regulate means, okay, communication as the means of regulation and control can come in different forms. I'm sorry. So, here, it could come in different forms. Number one is imperatives. Ito yung sinabi ko kanina, imperatives, like he or she is telling you to do something. Please come in. Okay, he or she has a control. Pumasok ka raw. I want a strawberry smoothie with an extra scoop of sugar, okay? It's an imperative. You're telling someone to give you a strawberry smoothie with an extra scoop of sugar, please. Something like that. Rhetorical questions. Why don't we go to the dining room? So it's a rhetorical question. It's a question, but it suggests something that he wanted to go to the dining room. Okay? Giving instructions, giving regulation, he or she is giving control. Declaratives, I want to be alone. When someone says, I want to be alone, that means he or she doesn't want to be with someone else. He wants or she wants to be alone. Let him, let her. Okay? Another one is, the fourth one is emotional expression. Emotional expression. Okay, from the word itself, you need to express your emotions. Sometimes it is important for us to express our emotions, but take note that we should not uh, put first the anger, okay, above all. We need to think first, think how many times before we express our emotion, especially when you're mad, okay, or when you're angry. Whether it is love, fear, anger, joy, hope, or any other, emotions, humans need to let them out. So take note, humans need to let them out. Otherwise, I don't know, it means different, or it will result to a different uh, scenario. Probably may mga ganyan. Pag hindi nila ma-express yung sarili nila, something happens. Okay, emotional expressions through language can come in the form of interjections or exclamations. So, exclamations or interjections, yung medyo may dating, may feelings yung pagkakasabi. Okay. To express emotions, yan, these are, faces, eyes, ayan, that shows emotions. Not unusually, emotional expression can be done through gestures. Tama naman, gestures. Facial expressions and other simple or energetic body movements. Minsan, sa gestures pa lang, alam mo na if he or she means something. Okay? Pag tinignan ka mula ulo hanggang talampakan, may ibig siyang sabihin. Pag tinginan kanya na iba yung kanyang mata at alam mo na. So, through gestures, facial expressions, they convey message. They convey communication. Energetic body movements sa pagsayaw, walang kalatoy-latoy, it has something to say. Okay? Now, oh yes, parang ito, examples. Oh yes, oh no, ouch, really? Really? Yes, for example, you get a high scores in your quiz, in oral com or in different subjects, and then, pag hindi naman, oh no, my bad, something like that. To express emotions, ayan. The other one is, the last one I guess is the motivation. Let's recapitulate. The first one is, what's the first one? Information. The other one is social interaction. The third one is to control or regulate. The fourth one is emotional expression. And the last one, I guess, is the motivation. Okay? Communication serves to motivate others. Okay? Minsan may mga tao magaling in motivation. Sobrang galing nila. Yung iba naman, magaling sila magpayo to give motivation. But when it comes to their, sa sarili nila, they're having a hard time to cope up with it. Now, motivation as a function of communication refers to a person using a language to express needs, desires, wants, likes, and dislikes, inclination, choices, and aspirations. So here, motivation as a function of communication refers to a person using a language of express needs. Pwede ka na-express ng needs mo, ng desires mo, ng wants mo, ng likes mo, ng dislikes. Okay? Yan. So here, to motivate, humans have been using communication to obtain their needs even as little babies. Totoo naman. A person who could not use most means of communication to obtain what he or she wants experiences powerlessness and a feeling of being trapped. Ganyan yan. Okay, pag hindi mo na-express. Now, sir, paano po ba? How to motivate? Now, forms of motivation, forms expressing motivation include the following. I need, I want, I dream of, I like. So, these are examples of motivation. Pag sa sarili mo. Pag ikaw naman nagbibigay sa iba, sometimes just sort of phrases or encouraging words, encouraging messages, which serve as what? Motivation for them. Okay, like for example, sabi sa iyo, sir, hindi ko na po kaya. And then the teacher will respond, sabi niya, kaya mo yan. I believe in you. I know you can go far. And that thing, that teacher is giving motivation to the learner, to that student. Okay, that he or she could do more. Okay, so these makers of motivation as a function of communication very central to the human identity. Okay, so we have here the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. information dissemination, social interaction, control or regulation, emotional expression, motivation. Okay, so here, if we have our evaluation. Yes, I'll just give you the evaluation, okay, after watching this video clip that I prepared. I hope you understand them well. These are just, again, basic functions of communication. For your evaluation, I will send, I'll give you a message on your messenger or do another video recording. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching this one. I hope you probably understood the different basic functions of communication. And that's all for today. See you around, guys. God bless.